So this is the story of me and my van called Blue. I bought her mid-2021. So anyway, I started with an empty shell of a van. I wanted to carpet her in something that would be durable. I found some blue AstroTurf for $5, so that's what I put on the floor. I started with just an air mattress on the floor and some of my camping kit. Next I got some free pallets and I built the bed base. All I wanted was to be off on an adventure as soon as possible. And adventure we did. So over the last 3 years, I've spent quite a bit of time changing Blue's setup. Next, I built a cupboard out of some scrap wood that I had. Not a straight line on it, I tell you, but I was very, very proud of it. Then I changed the layout, dismantled my cupboard, and got a sideboard of Freecycle, which was originally white, and I didn't think it went with, and it was a bit mucky as well. So I painted it grey and changed the handles on it and sanded the top, and that was my setup for more than a year. Then the shit hit the fan and I had to move out the house and live in the van permanently, so I refitted all over again. With the refit I wanted a lot more space, so I took out the 2 front seats, and that completely opened the floor up for me. This time I had to put a lot more storage space in, and with an almost zero budget, I found some 4-way stretch carpet on Amazon, got 3 meters of it for 28 quid, and it came with 3 cans as well of glue. And having never done it before, I just watched a few YouTube videos and just gave it a bash, and it came out really well. So I had to reuse and repurpose my furniture at home, which I broke up. My dining room table had big thick legs on, which I took off and used to raise the bed 9 centimeters, which allowed me to put the toilet and the fridge freezer underneath the bed, making a lot more floor space. A wardrobe door became my new kitchen countertop. The drawers from the dining room table became Mia's food and water bowl. Mia's my dog. I turned shelves from the kitchen into storage. One I attached to the roof for all the big heavy stuff, and the other one I put at the foot of the bed attached to the wall, with the idea of having everything I needed to hand right there, and a little spot where I could put my TV, which is actually just a tablet, but works perfectly for me. I upgraded from a 1-burner gas hob that used the little tiny canisters to a 2-burner with a gas bottle, which is working very nicely. I'm happy with this. My pantry is a blanket box which I made taller so it could hold more, with the wood from my dining room table. This is great because I don't have to get out the van and climb in from the other side now, because it gave me access to the back of the van and also a place for Mia to sleep. Another thing about 4-way stretch carpet is that Velcro sticks to it great, and I was able to put my favorite shells from home on the walls. Seeing I was leaving home, I really wanted to have the most precious things I could with me. I used Velcro for my paddleboard oar and my fishing rod as well. My initial big spends were on my leisure battery and the wiring, the split charger, USB sockets and lights. But I've never been able to get the leisure battery to charge up enough to give me a decent amount of voltage. So when I did the refit, I added a solar panel and lithium battery to run my fridge freezer off. Another one of the expenses for the refit was a shower. I found some cheap waterproof material on Amazon and made a shower cubicle which attaches by magnets to the back doors when they're open, with a bar across the back to attach the shower head to. So my Blue is by no means posh, but she's got everything that I need and I love her.